right, let's talk deductive reasoning here. So understanding and using deductive reasoning. First things first, what is deductive reasoning? So when you're talking about deductive reasoning, we are using a set of statements that are given facts. So if we have a set of facts given to us, what can we conclude based on those facts and those facts only? So we're not pulling in other information that we may think we know. We're only using the information given. So I think of this kind of like logic problems that I like to play. Okay, so we have three statements. Jenna is shorter than Caroline. Colin is taller than Caroline. And Tanner is the same height as Caroline. What do we all know about Tanner? Now, obviously, number three, we know that Tanner is the same height as Carolyn, but what else do we know? So let's think about this. If Tanner is the same height as Carolyn, that means Tanner is taller than Jenna, right? And that's because Jenna is shorter than Caroline, so Jenna has to be shorter than Tanner. Therefore, Tanner is taller than Caroline. Similarly, if Colin is taller than Caroline and Tanner are the same height, then Tanner is shorter than Colin, right? So those are two conclusions we can draw about Tanner simply knowing that he's the same height as Caroline because we know her height in relation to other people. So that's kind of an answer, an example of deductive reasoning using the information that we have, only those facts to draw conclusions. All right, let's look at another one. Deciduous trees lose their leaves. Oak trees are an example of a deciduous tree. I have oak trees in my yard. What kind of conclusions, I didn't type that on there, what kind of conclusions can we make about this? Okay, so let's find my text box again. If I have oak trees in my yard, that means I have, what is happening here? There we go. That means I have deciduous trees in my yard that will lose their leaves. Right? That's what this means. If I have oak trees in my yard, I know that oak trees are deciduous, so I have deciduous trees in my yard, and because they lose their leaves, the trees in my yard that are deciduous are going to lose their leaves. That is the conclusion I can draw from these three statements given as facts in this particular case. And that's playing with deductive reasoning.